Virgos possess not only analytical thinking, but also strong intuition, making them quite dangerous in any competitive arena. They exude elegance and always know how to behave and what to say to gain an advantage. Their thinking style is engaging, and their depth and originality attract many people. In this video, I'll talk about what makes Virgos a formidable competitor in any field. Let's start with the fact that you won't be able to fool them. Influenced by Mercury, the planet associated with analysis and critical thinking, Virgos excel at observation and meticulousness. Their unique ability to notice details allows them to be true detectives, picking up on subtle hints and signals that others might miss. Their strong analytical skills help them identify inconsistencies in others' actions, speech, or body language that could indicate deception. Virgos are cautious in their business dealings and are not easily deceived or exploited, making them dangerous competitors. Let's move on. They know how to control their emotions. Virgos rarely show strong emotions, and when faced with conflict, their calm is striking. While Aries can throw a tantrum and Gemini can engage in a noisy argument, Virgos maintain their composure, listen to criticism, and carefully analyze the situation before taking more thoughtful steps. They always have convincing arguments in support of their position and pre-planned solutions to any problem, which is why they are so difficult to outwit. Now about their self-sufficiency. One of the most unpleasant qualities for Virgos is waiting for someone else to complete a task. In school group projects, they often take on most of the work, not averse to completing the project themselves. Although some may consider them too independent, Virgos simply strive to do it perfectly. As the saying goes, if you want something done well, do it yourself. They are completely dedicated to their work and have a strong work ethic, which allows them to be one step ahead of many others. Now about their constant striving for perfection. Virgos don't simply crave beauty. They strive for harmony, refinement, and perfection. They pursue the ideal like a sculptor carving truth from stone, never resting on their laurels. Whether it's love, career, or communication, they always strive for perfection. Virgos notice what others ignore and correct what others take for granted. They don't demand perfection from you to control you. They believe in your potential. Virgos' perfectionism isn't pressure, but a passionate pursuit of a higher, more beautiful version of life. And in this regard, they have no rivals. Next, they have an excellent memory. Virgos are capable of remembering everything, from childhood memories to conversations that took place many years ago. While this isn't always on their side, their keen memory can also be useful in the professional sphere. Let's move on. Virgos don't waste time on empty dreams. They realize their ideas. People of this earth sign prefer a practical approach to life rather than retreating into a fantasy world. Their imagination is focused on improving everyday life and finding ways to achieve material wealth. Virgos are practical people, able to find solutions in any situation and use even unusual details to save time and effort. While this approach may surprise more dreamy signs, it is precisely thanks to these abilities that they invariably achieve success. Next, they approach life with calculation. Impulsiveness is foreign to Virgos. They make decisions carefully, like a jeweler carefully examining jewelry. Virgos gather information, rely on reason, and analyze the results. For them, every important choice is a well-thought-out plan. They take their time. They build bridges. This caution is not driven by fear, but by respect for time. Their path may seem slow, but it is always well thought out. And when they finally make a choice, know that it was not a random decision. It was a carefully thought-out plan. Now about their patience. Virgos possess impressive patience. These representatives of the zodiac are willing to wait for events to unfold at their own pace, without rushing or showing anxiety. No matter the complexity of a project or personal goal, they continue to work hard, understanding the importance of a consistent approach. This allows them to improve and pay attention to detail. Moving on, Virgos live by the motto, diligent, no risk. Envious people sometimes accuse Virgos of trying to avoid conflicts out of cowardice. But this is not true. Why rush into battle without prior preparation? This is exactly how the Virgo strategist thinks, and ultimately emerges victorious, avoiding unnecessary problems and difficulties. Furthermore, Virgo is a hardworking sign who never takes credit for others' achievements, considering this unworthy. They work honestly, rationally using their intuition and anticipation of trouble. This is also true. This is the key to success for representatives of this sign in any endeavor. Next, they notice details that others ignore. Virgo's intellect is like a surgical blade, precise and sharp. They pick up on nuances, from micro-expressions you didn't mean to show to words that hint at fear. Nothing escapes their attention. They're not paranoid. They're simply prepared. Their minds don't shout. They whisper with confidence. Virgos don't rush to conclusions. They dissect and analyze the truth piece by piece. Being with a Virgo means being completely understood, so don't even try to trick or deceive them. Now, about Virgo's highest standards. Virgos are willing to pay any price for quality. They have high demands and expectations, and they want the best results. These people realize that without high standards, they can become trapped in worry and overanalysis, deviating from their intended path. Therefore, they carefully formulate their standards based on practicality and keen observation. These standards permeate every task they undertake, and this allows them to achieve great results in any endeavor. And finally, they are very difficult to deceive. Virgos are not influenced by others. Their opinions are formed independently, not borrowed from others. Skeptics by nature, they question everything around them, not for the sake of argument, but for deep understanding. They don't take your words at face value. They analyze, research, and reflect until the truth becomes clear. This isn't arrogance, but honesty. They value clarity over agreement and logic over loyalty. When a Virgo agrees with you, it's deserved. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and please share in the comments what qualities best describe you.